Guys, pretty exciting news today. I'm actually going to be filming my first YouTube video. So you guys will be coming along for an amazing day. I've planned today to go to the famous Clovelly beach in Sydney, Australia. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of snorkeling, so I've got to pick up a snorkel mask on my way. I went there last time, I completely forgot the mask, so today we're going to be picking up the mask, and yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of snorkeling. I'm going to show you how beautiful it is in that beach. There's a high population of fish that sort of live around there. So it's going to be really exciting, and yeah, we're kicking things off doing something really fun for my first YouTube video. Hopefully everything goes to plan. My cameras are all set up, but then it comes to the tradesman himself, not the tools. So we'll see how everything goes. Hopefully it all goes to plan, and yeah, thanks for coming along for the journey, guys. Let's kick things off and go pick up some snorkel gear, eh? Yo! So, I've had to do a slight detour to Bondi Junction. There's a diving shop just up here that I am hoping has the goggles. I just went to the Westfield shopping centre, went to surf, dive and ski, and they had absolutely nothing. So this is my last option, and the weather's taken a turn, but I don't really care, because if it's cold, it's cold, you know what I mean? Here we are. I think this is a shop. Yeah, this looks like the place. Dive. What's it called?
Probably 24 hours.
Hey, bro! Yeah.
What do we got? That's the fins for the boards. Let me squeeze past him.
It's been around forever.
Mate, I'm getting anxious. They better have something for me. Beautiful boards though. So, oh yeah, here we go. We got the stuff right here. Check this out. It's a silicone mask and snorkel. Pretty cool. What's the difference? So it looks like a large to me. So men's, yeah, beautiful. We're in business. Alright, let's tick that one off the box. Cheers, bro. Awesome. Thanks, mate. Have a good one. Alright. So, mission accomplished. Where did I park? I parked up the road. Alright, mission accomplished. We got the snorkel. Now, although the weather's a little bit sour and windy, we're gonna head to Clovelly and we're gonna get our swim on. Let's go. But I picked my day as well. I don't know if you could tell, but the wind is just howling the second I pulled up. But still, she's beautiful. There seems to be a few people in the water swimming, so maybe it's not too bad. I'll give you an update in a second. Got some sand in my eye or something, it just blew in my eye and I've been crying. Kind of makes me look like I'm fearful, but it's alright. We got this. As I said, there's a couple people that are swimming here. I'm gonna have to swap over to my GoPro as soon as I get in the water. But we'll get undressed here and get ready for the missions. I might send the drone up in a second, get a couple shots before I jump in. But yeah, we'll get the GoPro out, see what we can do. Snorkel's ready to go. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully the fish are out. Guys, here we are submerged in the crystal clear waters of Clovelly, one of Sydney's hidden underwater gems. As we glide through these waters, you'll notice that there is heaps of marine life that thrives here. This is thanks to the protected status of the bay. This aquatic reserve is a haven for a diverse array of fish species. One of the stars of Clovelly is the blue groper, a gentle giant that is often curious about snorkelers, but that's just the beginning. You'll encounter schools of luderick, silver drummer, bream, and even the occasional goatfish sifting through the sandy bottom. Keep your eyes peeled for the more elusive creatures too, like the cuttlefish that can change colours in the blink of an eye, and the octopus hiding in crevices. If you are lucky, you might even spot a seahorse or a ray gliding by. Clovelly's unique geography with its rocky reefs and sheltered bay helps sustain this vibrant ecosystem, and it's a reminder of how important conservation is for our oceans and why places like this are so special to explore.
I always find it a little bit eerie when I'm snorkeling by myself. There was a time I was in the ocean once and I was... Oh, let me take that off. There's a time I was in the ocean once and I was just sort of snorkeling by myself. It was my first time snorkeling and I'm walking along the ocean bed, really just getting into it, hooked in. And I'm walking and then all of a sudden the sand gave way and a big stingray stepped out from underneath my foot. It scared the shit out of me. And ever since then I'm always a little bit cautious snorkeling, but still, there's plenty of fish under there. I can only imagine on a sunny day how good it would be to see them, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing so far. This is hectic. We'll keep going, guys. I'm not getting out anytime soon because that wind is bitter.
Now this was pretty cool, guys. I came up to this little school of mado fish. These are these striped ones that you can see here, and they sort of hang around the reefs and edges of the ocean here. They're really, really beautiful looking fish, and there was quite a lot of them actually right along the rocks and reefs as I got closer to them. Now I was just sort of looking around here and I came across one of Clovelly's more unusual residents, the pufferfish. Now this one's also called a toadfish. At first glance they look a little goofy with their speckled puffy bodies and big eyes, but they've got some incredible tricks up their sleeve. When threatened, these guys can inflate their bodies like a balloon to ward off predators. On top of that, many species carry a powerful toxin that makes them one of the ocean's most poisonous fish, which is why they're better admired than touched. But most of the time, they're just chilling on the sandy bottom, hunting for crabs, shellfish, and algae. Spotting one of these quirky creatures is always a highlight. They're living proof that Clovelly isn't just home to colourful reef fish, but also some of the ocean's strangest characters. There's a bunch more Mado fish just in front of me, and they're always good to see. As I mentioned, they're just such beautiful fish, and they were pretty prolific on this boardwalk that I was next to right here. Here's the pufferfish again. I just had to get up close and have a look at him, but such a beautiful fish and such a highlight to be able to catch him here today, even on such a cloudy day. It was kind of crazy that the boardwalk that everybody walks on is just covered in all of these tiny little fish that are feeding off the algae there. In fact, this boardwalk was probably the most densest spot for fish, so you never know sort of what's walking alongside you or right near your feet. It's actually crazy.
Fish were just right where everyone walks on this boardwalk here. So many different fish, striped ones. So many. It's getting way too cold. I'm gonna have to hop out now. Oh, it's freezing. That was awesome. That was so cool.
Guys, I just want to thank you all, each of you, for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's always, Rahal, he's posting something crazy on Instagram or TikTok, but expanding to YouTube has always been a goal of mine, and this sort of feels like a dream actualized. So I'm super proud. Without ruining too much of this beautiful scenery, I just want to take the time to thank you all so much for watching this far.
That's it, guys. I got myself dressed. I tried to send the drone over and get a couple clips. Hopefully they came out clear, but the wind is just hammering. We got a good swim in. It's a beautiful day despite the cloudiness and obviously the wind, but the water was a perfect temperature. I'm pretty content with today, and this marks my first YouTube video and first of many. I'm pretty happy. Hopefully this comes out great in the edits, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and
Peace out.